hopefully. But what happens when they come back to the nation they've been fighting for? Many say it can just be daunting, especially when it comes to finding a long-term career. That's where Veterans Ascend comes in, a hiring website for veterans in upstate women launched just this year. The creator says veterans are getting passed up for countless jobs, not because they're not qualified, but because they don't know how to sell themselves or their skill sets.
Fox Carolina's Shale Remien sat down with the creator of this website. She's in our newsroom now. So Shale, how did she actually start this?
Well, Robin Grable served in the Navy, and when she returned home and met with a resume writer, they said, no one will understand your military background. It doesn't translate to the civilian world. Well, what she found was they couldn't have been more wrong, and years later created Veterans Ascend. And every time someone tells her this is needed, where was this when I came back home? She says it fuels her purpose.
You go in, you're sleeping with your rifle. You're ready at any time for anything that might come your way.
Marine George Eastergaard went from one extreme, fighting in Desert Storm.
It was just so cool to drive up 85 and see trees everywhere, and the sky was blue and it wasn't desert.
To the extreme of being back home on American soil.
People talk about kissing the ground when they come back to the United States. I know what that's like.
Robin Grable knows that feeling can be daunting. She's helped countless veterans like George at Upstate Warrior Solutions.
Started meeting people like George and several others that were struggling to find their next career.
Taking her own military background, 9 years in the Navy paired with 30 in HR, Robin started a company from her own home, helping veterans find their purpose again.
An Army soldier's wife commented in one of our chat rooms that her husband had been out of the Army for 6 months and was not able to find a job. He was getting depressed, he was feeling worthless, and something in me clicked that just can't happen.
Veterans Ascend bridges the gap between them and future employers. It's as simple as creating an online profile.
We don't require the veterans to apply for jobs. We're bringing the employers to the veteran. Once they hit save, they're going to get these skills returned to them.
The cutting-edge website breaks down a profile based on military experience, education, and background, highlighting skills that most veterans don't even know they have.
I can't tell you how many infantrymen have come up to us and said, I'm infantry, I don't have any other skills. And it is so sad because the skills that go into learning how to be an infantryman are things like operational planning, team leader, equipment maintenance, maintenance reporting, strategic thinking, logistics.
The list goes on, but Robin says most don't even know they have that in their arsenal. As a result, anywhere between 90 to 95% of veterans get overlooked when applying.
We're opening doors that a veteran would never even think that they qualify for.
Now, another feature that makes this site different, if an employer does not choose a veteran for work, they are required to give that veteran feedback about their online profile. Robin plans to launch something similar for military spouses this fall. Cody?
Shale, thanks so much.